KD exploded in his first game and the Rockets looked really scary.
Durant. Wow, lights out sits.
Wembanyama found himself on the wrong side of a poster.
Jaquez, look out below.
And Giannis finally cleared the air about his future plans. Or did he? We got all the action from last night, but we gotta start in Houston where everything was set for Durant's highly anticipated debut. But it wasn't smooth sailing at the beginning, as KD was forcing some tough shots looking to find his rhythm, resulting in 3 consecutive misses.
They've got league-wide respect, and that comes with having to be ready every night.
Durant, no.
But once he saw the first one go through the net, things started flowing like water for Durant.
Elbow J. And that's his first make, albeit in the preseason. He's going to pass Wilt Chamberlain. He's going to pass Dirk, and most likely he's going to pass Michael Jordan as well. And right there, he scores 2 more. Durant circles, dunks.
I mean, you just saw that 7'5" wingspan.
The high-profile rookie Ace Bailey was guarding him at the start, and after this ghost foul right here, Isaiah Collier got up from the bench to defend his teammates, talking smack to KD.
The Rockets are excited to tip off this brand new season.
And he's right for doing this. You cannot talk trash to the Slim Reaper in the preseason, young fella. However, Ace made sure to show his true value with actions on the court.
Whirling and scoring, Ace Bailey.
Especially the nights that your offense isn't going well.
Nice cut. Another bucket with a little split-legged jumper by Bailey.
Damn, at 6'9", this kid's moves actually remind me of young Durant. He aced against his idol with 25 points on 69% efficiency. That's excellent for your first game ever. If he keeps his mind straight, Bailey can be a very good player in this league, a status that Şengün and Amen Thompson have already surpassed.
Draws 2, jumps it off to Thompson.
How about some defense too?
Yeah.
Poke away.
Tarisin, the Şengün!
Help! He gets rewarded in just facials. Kevin Love, there's no love for Kevin right there.
And the coaches have rewarded him. No look, stutter step, slam on the other side for Thompson.
Wow, their 2-man game is on another level this season. Albie had 13 points and 13 assists in this one, truly justifying the Baby Jokic nickname. With KD fitting in as the go-to guy, the Rockets are like a Swiss Army knife, skilled, versatile, and well covered at every position. If anything, they might need to add another backup point guard, as Van Vliet is expected to miss the entire season. And in his latest guest appearance, KD said that it would be dope to possibly reunite with the Brody. Listen to this.
And now the internet is telling me that Russell Westbrook could potentially be a Rocket. Was I right? Would that be cool?
Yeah, Russ is a legend, and I think he deserves to be in the NBA right now. And I think he deserves to walk out of the NBA on his terms. So yeah, that'll be dope. But it's not my decision. It's not my decision. Leaving that up to whoever makes those decisions for now.
I agree 100%. Come on, GM, do it for the old time's sake. Now let's put some childish dreams aside and focus on Bryce Sensabaugh, who took over the spotlight with the play of the night.
8 assists for Şengün. What a throwdown that was!
Well, Jaime Jaquez might have something to say about that.
Jaquez, look out below!
Look at Juan Wick cutting through the lane and dropping the power jam over Victor. And Wemby had his fair share of struggles at the start of the game because
at the All-Star Wembanyama. Look at that.
The shot, his first block of the preseason. 3-on-1 break turns into a 1-on-none dunk for Jaquez.
Kellel shuts down the French giant, resulting in another dunk by Jaquez in transition. The Heat didn't let Wemby take a single breath, surrounding him at all times and allowing only 10 points on 4 of 9 shooting. They even forced him to turn the ball over 5 times in just 20 minutes of action. Meanwhile, on the other end, Ware showed a new weapon from his offensive arsenal.
Here, connects for 3. Oh my, what a tough shot.
Ware got the loose ball back to Keyshawn Johnson. Deflected away by Champagne. Kellel again. Kaboom again.
Kellel took 6 shots from downtown and knocked down 3 of them. Heck, last season he averaged only 1.7 attempts per game. I guess he really worked on his arm during the summer. So in the third quarter, Wembanyama knew he had to work harder in order to get his points.
Flagler. The alley-oop to Victor Wembanyama. Dale, dale, Victor.
And you keep him happy. Passes right on the money. How about the dexterity there from Victor Wembanyama? Knows exactly where he's at on the court. That's a world-class finish.
But we sure didn't expect to see Jaylen Brown getting in a shoving match with Memphis's Vince Williams.
And Vince Williams Jr. and Brown locked up and don't need this. They were holding arms, their arms locked on the trip up the floor.
They called the offensive foul on Jaylen Brown initially.
Luckily, things did not escalate. Without Ja Morant and Triple J, the Grizzlies were no match for Brown and the Celtics.
It's a big year for Aldama, I would say, as Brown rattles down another Celtics three. As Jaylen Brown rattles that one down.
Guys like that, G.G. Jackson, the opportunity to make those shots is Jaylen Brown just continues to light it up from the perimeter.
Man, he's silky smooth. Being the guy in Boston while Tatum recovers, I'm not gonna be surprised if Jaylen averages more than 30 points this season. On the contrary, this block by Kuminga left me speechless, as well as everybody else in the building.
I mean, the teams that make the playoffs is Kuminga! Rises high there.
Shaedon Sharpe said, Kuminga, come fly with me. Kuminga said, okay, I'm one of the few guys out here who can meet you in the air. That was clean, amazing defensive play there.
Sharpe thought he had it, but JK met him at the apex with 2 hands. That's some ridiculous bounce. But Shaedon made sure to avenge himself later in the quarter with a phenomenal back-to-back sequence.
We'll have some Shaedon Sharpe highlights. There's another beautiful drive.
He's not even waiting till the regular season, Kev.
Shaedon in the front court. Wow, 7 quick points for Shaedon Sharpe.
Portland was headed to the locker rooms with a 16-point lead, but the Dubs, led by none other than Quentin Post in the second half, pulled off an incredible comeback.
Post an open three. Got it! By the way, then Winston-Salem State, that's where Devontae Cook played his ball, 2 different places. Quentin Post. That's Spencer working with Post again. A 3. He got it!
Speaking of comebacks, Giannis confirmed that he's locked in with the Bucks for the new season, but listen carefully at the end.
I believe in this team. I believe in my teammates. You know, I'm here to lead this team to wherever we can go, and it's definitely gonna be hard. We're gonna take it day by day, but I'm here. So all the other extra stuff does not matter. I'm locked into whatever I have in front of me. Now, if in 6-7 months I change my mind, I think that's human too. You're allowed to make any decision you want, but I'm locked in.
To me, this says that the trade speculations will only get louder, which leads us to LeBron and the speculations that were heard around the world about his second decision.
Did anybody text you about LeBron retiring? You guys are idiots. Did anybody text you? We all know it was an ad, right?
And I used the same exact words to my friend who's a concerned Bron fan. That's it for now. Drop a like if you enjoyed this recap and subscribe for more of this all throughout the season. Talk to you in the next one. Peace out.